Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. And today we're going to talk about the New York Knicks. They're going to be playing the Brooklyn Nets. So it's not going to be much. There's not a lot of matchups in this game. Michael Porter Jr. is not going to be in this matchup. He's not going to be in this game. The other thing we have is, Karl Anthony Towns against Nick Claxton. I even think that Karl Anthony Towns can sit down and maybe Mitchell Robinson against Nick Claxton will be a more interesting story. But yes, this is a game where the New York Knicks they're looking to be in the NBA Finals this season, and the Brooklyn Nets they're looking at players like AJ DeBansa and what team he plays for again? I forget what team he plays for right now. AJ DeBansa and Darren Peterson as well, Cameron Boozer, Caleb Wilson, and Kingston Flemings. So, as many of us, we're people like myself. It's March Madness, and I'm just starting to learn who's within the top five, who's expected to be in the top five NBA draft. March Madness just started, and there's a lot of interesting matchups. For example, we have St. John's. St. John's just won the Big East last week. Not weeks, 2 weeks ago, and then last week they beat UConn. So they're in fifth place right now. And today they're going to be playing Northern Iowa on the road. Shout out to the live chat real quick. Shout out to the live chat. So yes, they're on the road. They're going to be playing tonight. I for sure am going to be watching that game. If I'm not going to be watching it, I'm going to be recording it. So yes, look for that. So it's St. John's against Northern Iowa Panthers, the Red Storm against the Panthers. Another thing too, another matchup, so it's gonna be Zuby. I forget who's the main guy for. So it's Zuby. I think you pronounce it Elijah for something like that. You spell it Eliojofo. I don't know. I don't know. I'm botching it up already. Um, and no, but this is looking like an upset. People are talking about this might be an upset because they play two completely different styles. So something interesting to see, yeah, in this March Madness. That's what March Madness is about. It's matchups and who you play against, and so forth. So let's see. Let's see if they can survive this test. How well they play. Also, you have today Villanova up against Utah State. I don't know where they're gonna be playing. Let's see where they're gonna be playing. Let me try to tune in, find out. It just says they're gonna be playing at 4 o'clock, at 4:10 p.m. to be exact. Villanova has T. Perkins, D. Brennan, A. Lewis. So we'll see. That's gonna be that's something that a lot of us are gonna be tuning in. I'm sure Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Kyle Bridges is gonna be tuning in, and even Dante DiVincenzo. Yes, shout out to him. Um, so yes, you have March Madness. It adds a lot of spice to what we got going on right now because right now we're playing a lot of teams that that have. We just played the Pacers, who had 15 wins going into the game. The Nets are probably hovering around the same. And maybe the same could be said about next game. I think the next game is up against the Wizards. So it's not going to be too much competition. So this March Madness conversations, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it because, um, it's not we don't got as us Knicks fans don't have too much going on this week. But let me find out who is the star for the Panthers, for the Northern Iowa Panthers. I really forgot. and I have him in the thumbnail, but it's not it's not Ben Schwager. That's not the one that I have in my thumbnail. Trey Campbell. I think it was Trey Campbell. Now I remember. I should have written that down. But yeah, so it's Zuby against Trey Campbell, and we'll see. They're gonna. A lot of people are talking. This is gonna be a mismatch. So um, is there anything more I want to talk about college basketball? I think this is like good enough. So Connecticut plays today also. They're ranked number two. And Furman is ranked 15th. So we'll see. We will see. So St. John's plays at 7. So Utah State versus Villanova at 4:10. Northern Iowa versus St. John's at 7:10. Furman against Connecticut at 10 p.m. Maybe I'll record both games and maybe do a little bit of a post game about those two games. I'm gonna try, but I really got a lot to learn with my Akai, this guy over here, which I don't know why is it not making sound. That means I probably have to go to the Ableton Live and reset some of those buttons. Let me do it now. Nah, I'll do it next time. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live. I hope you guys enjoyed the quick conversation, and you guys have a good rest of the week. Peace out.